sounding exquisite.
Oh shit, we back again. What's up, what's happening? Come to the party and bring a friend. Fuck it, I'm bringing 10. Ooh, trying to chat a 10. Big boy trying to chat a 10. She said I was catchy. I said, so tap him in.
Touchdown!
Double cup, wow, I stuck smile when I puff loud. I touch clouds, catching touchdowns in my mind now, cause I'm zoned out. On a porch couch in the cloud. 2 coughs and I'm back now. 2 coughs and I'm packed out. Somebody give me a drink before I gotta sit down. I'm making hits now with a smooth style.
Ooh, yeah. What up, everybody? It's your boy, Riley Puddin Peters, coming to you live with the doctor, defensive backs quality control coach, Preston Rowe. This is the Trash Talk Tailgate, and college football is back. We've made it, folks. We had real games that really matter. The win-loss is affected for the rest of the season kind of thing. It's been a long time coming, very much a long time coming, and it feels great, doesn't it, Dr. Preston?
Feels fucking amazing. We've waited 7 long months for this. Oh, it was so good. And we got some banger games.
Yeah, man. And
banger games.
So before we get on to talking about some of those banger games, we've got some advancements, I guess you'd say, some stuff that is coming with the new football season, because there are games to be talked about, since there's going to be so much happening. Obviously, you got NFL, you got college. We are going to try to cover it all. And because of that, one stream a week, this 7:30 Sunday is no longer going to cut it. We got to do something a little different to make sure we can actually cover everything that's going to happen in a timely fashion. So we are going to be moving on after this week's stream with a new schedule. Oh yeah. So as it goes, we're gonna have we're always gonna have a Sunday. We gotta have our Sunday stream, and we're gonna bring back our Sunday stream theme from last year, which is the morning show, 11:30 a.m. That's gonna be the quote unquote flagship of this whole operation. Not an NFL pre-show where we give you all of our coverage from the college football games the night before the 1 p.m. kickoffs for the NFL. So, that was a great show we did last year. It we had a good bit of success with it, and we're excited to bring back not an NFL pre-show. That's going to be real hype. 2 new streams we're adding this year. This is big. We're going to have a Tuesday wrap-up stream, weekday wrap-up, just kind of finish talking about NFL games, all that kind of good stuff. Yeah. Yeah, Daniel. Hey, exactly, man. We want to teach college football to everybody. Hey, especially if you're somewhere where it's hard to follow. We're here to bring you all the news that we can. That's amazing. We give you all the love we can.
As much as I enjoy the NFL, college football will always hold a special place in my heart. It's my first love. Yeah. I love college football.
Yeah, dude. And so, not an NFL pre-show before the NFL starts. It's a nice taste for the beginning of your day before you get into the long NFL schedule. So, we're real excited for that. But yeah. Anyways, we have a Tuesday NFL wrap-up during the weekday. That one's going to be at 2 p.m. on Tuesdays.
Obviously, once the NFL starts.
Yeah, once the NFL
doesn't start for 2 more weeks. So
we got 2 more weeks. So that one is going to be. And then we're going to have a Friday prediction stream where we kind of give our guesses for the games coming up, and even talk about probably talk about the Thursday game that would have just happened.
Yes.
So that's where we're going to for the Friday one. That's where our 7:30 time slot. Sorry, that is our Sunday 7:30 is now going to be Friday 7:30 for NFL and college football predictions. So New streaming schedule coming out. Please, everybody, tune in to whatever you can. Watch the VODs once they're done. They go up on YouTube. Leave comments, likes, all that beautiful stuff. Dr. Preston, what we're gonna say?
Oh man, I'm just really excited, bro. You know, we dabbled with a schedule a year ago. Didn't really work out for us doing 2 streams in one day, kind of wore us out the second stream. So we're really excited to have our energy up for all 3 of these streams. It's going to be awesome. Yeah. We're really excited for the 10 viewers. We really hope you come join us.
Yeah, please drop a like, comment, and subscribe. Let me hit you with that.
It's the Trash Talk Tailgate. Come along and join the tailgate.
Join the tailgate, please. Drop a like, comment, and subscribe. All right. So week 0, we had one thing going this week that we knew, that there was a banger looming. That was Farmageddon in Ireland, baby. Farmageddon Irish edition. And baby, did it live up. Now, the first half of this game was, it went to halftime 7-7. It was a slog in the bog, as I called it. But nonetheless, the end of this became an absolute shootout, an absolute Big Ten classic.
Big 12.
Big 12 classic.
Big 12. It was a Big 10 game, but in the Big 12.
Yes. Big 12 classic.
Oh, and Riley, it is really funny. You picked Kansas State to win the conference. People were trolling you on TikTok. Really fucking funny.
I'm going to play this first little thing right here. And as I play, I need to say something. How was I supposed to know that Dylan Edwards, the star running back for Kansas State, was going to not only muff the very first punt of college football, the very first punt of college football, he dropped, left it on the ground. But in the process, he also hurt his ankle. And that just kind of, in a game that was truly a running match in the first quarter, or the first half, the entire first half, it was a run battle, man. Both these teams were trying to establish the run game. Missing running back 1 is kind of crazy in that. So, yes, I did pick Kansas State, but I did not expect them to go down like that. But, this opening after this, so, Iowa State comes out the box. They get a little bit, but not much. They have to punt, right? That punt, it's muffed. Then you get the sack. This celebration was tight. I really wanted to show this sack just for this dude's celebration. Watch this. He gets up and he's like, hit him with a statue. Yeah, dude. It's pretty tight, dude. He froze on that. And then this right here, the PI on Kansas State. This was a 3rd down deep. 3rd and goal from like the 15, I think. Tom, how you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. We're doing
welcome
great.
Back.
I'm gonna ruin I'm gonna ruin this prize. Oh God. So yeah, PI gets him on the goal line.
This is gonna be a theme of the game if you didn't watch it. Both teams were allergic to holding on to the football.
Look at that, dude. I mean, dude, this is a toss play.
It's
day 1 is a toss play.
It's literally day 1 install.
Day one. Day one. It's day 1 install in every camp you're at from Little League. I ran the first toss sweep when I was in 3rd grade, I think. Maybe even earlier.
The run game day 1 installs are 24 ISO, 28 and 29 toss, and 26 and 27 counter. That's it.
Yep. Yeah, those are, the most simple. And listen, they're in Ireland. If you didn't get the theme of that, it was a fumble fest. 4 turnovers in the first half. Absolutely. But they were in Ireland. Like I said, it was a rainy game, and, fumbles were abound. But, there was a lot to this game, dude. Now, this was big. This was the first touchdown of the game. This is an explosive play.
with 3 minutes left in the first quarter. And Riley, so that was Dominique Overby. One of the things about Iowa State going into this game, going into this season, was they lost their 2 best wide receivers to the NFL. Dominique Overby had 1 catch all of last year. So obviously he really had to step up, and he did step up. You know, he's able to catch the first touchdown of college football.
I mean,
Isn't that
that's
really
beautiful.
cool?
That's why you love college football, right? Because you get guys that have worked so hard at a place like Iowa State, right? You know, this dude was probably good in high school, but obviously not good enough to get any crazy offers, right? You know, this is probably not a crazy prospect, and he has been on this roster, probably practice squad, red shirt, all that good stuff, and now he's got an opportunity to step up. He's in Ireland, week 0, primetime television, the noon kickoff, and he hits a kid with this. I mean, that's college football. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say, man. But in the true fashion of this game, I mean, Kansas State comes right back. They drive down the field, and Avery Johnson, he shows the legs that made him a threat last year. I mean, this play was very picture perfect. I mean, this whole drive was really well set up for this moment. You know, it was a good mix of run, a little bit of pass. Both teams very much struggling with the pass in the first quarter, the first half while it was raining. The second half, it did stop raining, and you saw the difference.
They decided to score points.
But Avery Johnson, read option.
That's a beautiful run that back, Riley. That's a beautiful play.
I mean, this is a picture perfect read option too.
You get the read option. Watch the tight end here. He's going to arc release. Watch the tight end. So when the tight end arc releases, it just naturally is going to make that hole so much wider because the D end is going to crash.
Yep.
So look, he's honed in on the running back, and watch the tight end arc release. Look how big that gap is. And then it's just make this one dude miss, make the safety miss, make the linebacker miss. That's
just splits the gap. Athleticism right up the middle. Picture perfect. Literally how they drew it up.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, there's nothing else. That is exactly what you want.
We're going to get into this a little bit later. I don't understand why Kansas State didn't utilize Avery Johnson's legs more. I
got to be honest. If there's one thing about mobile quarterbacks, the time when a mobile quarterback is most susceptible to being injured is on a wet field.
That's fair.
Like you see a lot of guys that are very mobile, like that do scramble drill. Like if they get hurt, Lamar Jackson, right? I think the one big knee injury that was on a wet field, if I'm not mistaken. I believe that was on a wet field, and he went out, try to make one of his moves happen, try to make the magic happen. On a wet field, you don't get the footing sometimes. Boom, you get a serious injury. That's how you get serious ankle and knee injuries right there.
Non-contact injuries.
And
just
that field was, you could tell, you could tell the whole time that field wasn't great. So, especially once the pass warmed up, I get them kind of staying away from it, especially in the first half, because they were having trouble getting any kind of running going. You don't really want to risk your quarterback on that.
Yeah.
But returning to the other theme of this game, after this Avery Johnson highlight, watch this. This is the second turnover. This is Iowa State quarterback Rocco Beck. That's a fantastic name. That dude has another industry on the way as soon as he gets out of college, probably. That's a great name. But, that's a beautiful strip sack. The way that this ball, gets out of his hand is such a indicator of how bad the weather was. Look how slick it just pops out.
It just pops out.
That's just, the ball's wet. He's scared. Both of these defenses look very good. When they got fired up, they were rolling. Now this dude, the fourth down stops out of this game were insane, dude.
This Kansas State, they were 1 of 4 on fourth down, and it really came back to bite them. They could have kicked the field goal here, take the lead. They decided to go for it. there were many opportunities Kansas State had to kick field goals. When it's two evenly matched teams like this, and these are two Big 12 teams, and you saw it, they were so evenly matched. You take the points. Take the points, man. You would have won this game if you had just kicked field goals.
All right. Back to the original theme of this stuff. This play right here, dude. So all game, like I'd been saying, all game, both teams are struggling to establish the run. You know, big runs are hard to find at this point, and they get one. But all for naught, he drops it. He put it on the ground easy, right into the hands of Iowa State. And heartbreaker.
That's their second string running back, too. You know that's a crusher.
And that guy, that dude didn't expect to play today, man.
No.
Probably, he probably expected to play, but be number one ball toter in a miserable slog in the bog. He was getting, berated. Tom's correct. K-State did give the game away. I will say, Iowa State also tried to give the game away.
They both did.
Kansas State truly snatched defeat from the jaws of victory.
They did.
Put it the best way possible. Both these teams, Dr. Preston angrily sent me a message mid-game talking about how Disney had a Christmas commercial in here. And I said, Dr. Preston, did you not know that they're running this Christmas commercial because both of these offenses are giving the defensive gifts?
They are.
It really is, man. Hey, Daniel. They do, yeah, man. They are not. See, that is the problem with the international games. And when they go to like London, it's a little different because those stadiums, like that kind of turf, that like dome, super dome turf is, that's all the same. It's all the same.
The pitch.
Well, yeah, they're turf, but I'm just talking about the style of turf, right? The pitch, like, Tottenham's pitch that they play on in London, Wembley, the pitch on there that they play on there sometimes are very similar to like the brand new stadiums like Mercedes-Benz in Atlanta, to Allegiant, SoFi. Like they're the same. Like that style is the same. So those playing on those stadiums isn't that crazy. But you get a field like this in Dublin where they're not the same. They're not meant for the same thing. Football is pound your feet, you're driving, you're pushing. And a lot of the other sports like rugby and soccer, they're meant to be a little bit more like, obviously rugby has moments where you scrum and you have that, but the rest of the game tends to be more spread out than football is. So yeah, you get a lot of these fields aren't necessarily designed for it. That is a good point, Daniel.
Yep. But let's get back to the game.
This one is nope. All right. So we just had the Kansas State fumble. Yep. The next one that we got. Dude, so much of this game takes place in
the fourth quarter.
Yeah, no, the like amount of time it took for them to get through the first half compared to the second half is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
All right. So it's a 7-7 game with a minute left in the third. All right. We've gone through 3 quarters of football. 75% of this football game. And now we finally get the first crazy shot.
Double move.
Beginning.
Double move. Iowa State killed Kansas State with double moves.
Yeah, dude.
It was awesome. Like as a DB coach, it made me pull my hair out because like, bro, don't stop your feet. Like, don't stop your feet.
Oh, they were falling for it.
They were, man. Just don't stop your feet. Oh.
And this catch was great. This kid balled out. That was a great play out of him. And as this game goes, so you get the short one from Kansas State. Boom. Wide open tight end. This ends the third quarter. We're in the fourth quarter. 2 plays later. Who's that? Knock. That's Jace Brown. He's wide open. You can't touch him. He is
wide open. On another double move.
This game had moments.
Jace Brown, he had 78 yards receiving. They also ran him a couple times, especially on that big explosive end around that he got. I'm not comparing him to this guy, but they utilize him a lot like Tavon Austin.
Yeah, he's like a Debo Samuel.
Yeah, just like a wildcat, like jitterbug type utility player.
All right,
Who's just really explosive.
They go out and they get themselves a field goal, and on the ensuing drive, we have this moment.
Mm-hmm.
This ends up being incredibly pivotal, and so we'll see it just play out. It's quarterback sweep. This is a 4th and 1. They're trying to get it. I had such a problem with where this was. I know that's what you're about to say.
It was a bad spot.
It's so, dude, where this guy is, like right now, if I'm this referee, I'm putting it like probably right about where this dude's foot is, right here, the guy holding the chain. I'd put it about right there, just past. Like, that's being generous because this is him. This is Avery Johnson. This gray right here is his butt. That's his butt cheeks. Looking at his butt cheeks. And so I'd say the ball is probably about right here. But the spot that this guy, where is the second ref? He's going to come in from the bottom. This guy right here.
Spot.
Look at this spot he's going to give. This is crazy.
Yeah.
Like, that's and they review it. They don't do anything. They keep it the same. That's a hard review. But he's so obvious. That's the 30.
Yeah.
And he is so obviously past the 30. Like,
it was a bad spot.
And but that, that's a big one. But you also, I mean, I get it, right?
Take the field goal.
Yeah.
You can tie the ball game. If you'd have kicked the other field goal too, you'd be winning 20-17. Kick the field goal. Take the points.
Oh no, that one was on the
bullshit.
That was on the flip 30. That was like punt.
I don't think it was.
Yeah, I just looked. Look. He's going towards the 40. See? They're lined up going towards the 50.
Okay. I'm thinking of a different one. I'm thinking of a different one.
Got you with this one. Keep you on your toes. But yeah, no, like they should punt them. This leaves them. This ends up leaving them very vulnerable. And let's see.
I understand you want to be aggressive, but come on, and it was a bad spot.
And in the result, you get this Rocco Beck running touchdown. He put up 2 through the air, 1 on the ground. A great day out of him.
Yeah,
he's looking good.
He was efficient.
Very efficient.
He's a very good. He's not going to be an NFL quarterback.
No,
but he's a very good college quarterback.
He's got an XFL career on the way, though. And then, as this game could only provide,
this play. Oh, what are you doing, safety?
Yeah, this was crazy.
He got caught looking. We all, as a DB coach, like, you only ever undercut a route if you know you can make the play. If you can't make the play, you're wrong. And look, he got caught looking. He tried to undercut that route, and he just completely mistimed it.
Yeah, it was just bad.
Bad angles. Bad angles.
Let's watch it one more time. I mean, this was... Dude, this game had so many just...
Beautiful play.
It was just such great defense except for the touchdowns.
Yeah.
Like, it really was. It was just 2 teams driving it down. And then you get one last icing on the cake here. Dude, this kid, Hansen, the running back, 26. Yeah. In the second half, this dude was a train.
He almost fucked up, though.
Yeah.
He's so lucky he slipped and was down.
I don't know. I think if he scores here, it's kind of iced.
I don't know, man. The way Kansas State was kind of on a heater.
Yeah. But they needed 10 with 2 minutes. Like, I do. But them not getting
impossible.
It's not impossible. Never impossible. I'm not saying.
No.
But him not getting them and then being able to end the game with that is kind of crazy. Yeah.
So if you watch the game, the commentators were having a fucking brain aneurysm at this part of the game. So go back, Riley. Go back to where they need it.
Gotcha. I'm just gonna watch this one more time.
He slips, man. He's lucky he slipped and fell.
Yeah,
Because he
true.
tried to score.
He wanted to score. I mean,
he did want to score.
He did. He deserved that touchdown. I will say this kid deserved that fucking touchdown.
It was a
He
hell
put
of an
in
effort.
work. Like the whole second half. I'm talking about like the work he put in the second half, running the ball. Like he deserved that touchdown. But he didn't get it.
He didn't get it. So look, there's 39 seconds left. So if you watch this, you know the commentators had a brain aneurysm at this part in the game. There's 38 seconds left. Kansas State has no timeouts. The commentators are like, "Oh, is Iowa State going to run a play? Like, do you think they should run a play? Like they're debating with each other whether or not Iowa State should run a play. Dog, just knee it 3 times and win the game.
Yeah.
Don't pull a Mario Cristobal.
Yeah, dude.
Like,
don't try to run a play. Don't try to run a play. Just get out of there, man.
Just get the win. You play to win the game. And this is a huge win for Iowa State because this was a conference game. They're now 1-0, 1-0 in the Big 12. And Kansas State, like, obviously it's not over. It's just one game. But this is a setback for them.
This is a big setback, man. Honestly, my pick on them really hinged on them winning this game and kind of riding it. So, Dylan Edwards, thanks, dude. No, just kidding.
It's not
Get better. Fault. Get better, buddy. I don't mean your ankle. I mean skills. No, I'm just kidding. And, this is, like you said, this is a big game because the Big 12, like they said this at kickoff, like this game may decide the Big 12 and it's week 0.
Mm-hmm.
That's just a conference that's so close to each other.
Exactly. Look at that. They're all the same team.
It's just they're all the same team, dude. Look at them all.
Look at them, dude.
They're all the same team.
Iowa State's not even on there. Anyway.
After the game. Yeah, they are.
Oh, this was crazy. Oh, there we go. I see him.
I made sure they were on there. I made this meme. I made sure they were on there. All right. Now, after the game, this was hilarious. When you're in Ireland, do as the Irish do, I guess.
Yeah.
And so Avery Johnson's father and brother got into a brawl with each other.
Outside the stadium.
This is, dude, you want to talk about being like, Dad, what are you doing, Dad? Dude, you want to talk about my dad and brother are embarrassing?
Yeah. Like, what are we doing?
Dude, I want to know who was winning. It looked like the dad before people started pulling him off.
Yeah.
Dude, this is crazy though, right?
This is your Kansas State starting quarterback's family.
Yeah, I don't blame a man for his family, but that's crazy.
No. But it's just crazy. But it was a great game, man. Farmageddon absolutely delivered.
Farmageddon did deliver. You know who didn't deliver? Ooh. Stanford is a ACC representative. Mm-hmm. They let me down.
They let both of us down.
We need the ACC to look good when they go play other conferences, especially lesser conferences with teams like Hawaii. But not Stanford. Why are we sending Stanford, man? You think with old Captain Andrew Luck at the helm, our dearest mother. You think with Captain Andrew Luck at the helm, they would come through. But man, this game had some exciting moments. This video's got a
Stanford blew this game.
They really did, because it starts off, they're winning 3-0. This is the first highlight.
Yeah, no,
Stanford
it's a strip set.
Hawaii, strip set
for a touchdown. They get a touchdown. It's 10-0.
That's how you start.
Yeah.
Dude, I love Hawaii, though, man. Listen, Stanford is, such a terrible ACC team, the all-coast conference as it is, apparently. And, all that. But, dude, Hawaii is such a quality program. Everybody, do this play. This play right here. I was waiting for it. I was trying to buy time for it. Dude. All right, look at the fourth quarter, 6 minutes left. 20-17. Stanford's up. Stanford's got the ball. It's a 1st and 10. They're on about the 25, the 24, it looks like, going in. They're about to score. Like, they're going in.
Yeah.
And, Hawaii needs a play. I mean, that's a big time, dude.
But you see him in front of you. Why do you throw that ball?
I'm not asking the quarterback that. Dude, I'm talking about the defensive player. That's sick, dude.
That's a great play.
Yeah, it's a great play for him, no.
And then
a terrible play for the quarterback. You are correct.
yes.
I don't know what to say.
Run it back, Riley. Run it back real quick. Look at this. You see him. He's right in your face.
He's here the whole time.
Yes.
This dude moved 5 yards the entire play. Literally, dude. Right.
That's a horrible way. That quarterback is going to hear about that in the film room today.
Oh, he should.
Oh,
I wonder if Captain Andrew Luck is going to do it. Soldier, you must look at the enemy.
So Hawaii, they were able to go down. They were able to kick the game-tying field goal. Stanford gets the ball back, and they go 3 and out. And they throw the ball. And they stop the clock. I know it's not in the highlights. But just, dog, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Stanford absolutely blew this game.
Yeah, dude. Stanford.
Bad showing for the ACC starts out 0-1.
But of course, after the game, we have to have another Captain Andrew Luck. This one is funny. Then tell the cows they were right. I am back where I belong. That's so funny.
Yeah,
that makes me happy.
Man.
God, he sucks. He should be able to put a team together.
Well, can I say something, Riley?
All right, please.
Because I know a lot of people. Because remember, Stanford used to be a perennial power. Like they had Jim Harbaugh. Obviously, they had Andrew Luck, Toby Gerhardt,
Pete Carroll,
McCaffrey.
Pete Carroll? No, that's USC. Never mind.
Yeah, no, Jim Harbaugh. Jim Harbaugh was there.
That's right.
With
yeah,
Andrew Luck.
Shit. Yeah.
They had Toby Gerhardt, Christian McCaffrey. They were a really dominant team at one point. They went to, I think, 3 straight Rose Bowls. Yep. And now they're not a very good football team anymore. They've kind of fallen off. And you know what I think, honestly, the reason is?
What?
And I've talked to people who agree with me about this. The early National Signing Day killed Stanford. Do you know why?
Why? I'm
so
curious.
signing day used to be in February. But then a few years ago, you had coaches implement the early National Signing Day, which is in December. It's basically the week of Christmas, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Stanford, a lot of the guys that they want to get in early, like because recruits, they want to be early enrollees. You know, a lot of the top kids, they want to be able to enroll early. They don't use the February signing day anymore. They use the December signing day. Well, at Stanford, you have to be accepted and admitted before you can, go.
Enroll. Yeah.
Yeah, enroll. And they don't do that until January.
Yeah.
So the early National Signing Day really kind of killed Stanford in a way. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, for sure. So essentially, I'm just gonna lay it out another way for all the people out there. The admissions line for Stanford, because Stanford is a very academically superior school. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a good way to fucking put it.
Mm-hmm.
Well known that it's top academic school in the entire country. And because of their academic standard, the athletes that come and play for them have to meet admission standards.
Mm-hmm.
And those admission standards aren't judged until January.
Yeah.
So because most of the kids in the early signing day, which is in December, they're signing and enrolling at that period, or as quick as they can after that period.
Yeah.
A lot of kids, because it's no longer in February, a lot of kids are now signing in December, and the line for Stanford is in January. It creates a lot of problems.
You miss out on a lot of top kids that would have considered Stanford, because they used to get top recruiting classes, especially for Stanford.
Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah.
And elite. They used to have great offensive linemen. That was one of my favorite things. Is they used to They always just talk about how they had like offensive linemen that like they had one that was a rocket scientist. It's like stuff like that. We were like, oh, that's sick.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, no, I mean Stanford used to be like if you were an intelligent football player, it was almost like pride that you got to play for Stanford.
Mm-hmm.
Like so,
And
yeah, no, that is rough.
the admissions department is cutting off the football program at its knees, and it's not great.
Not great. Not great. You know what is great? Kansas versus Fresno State. The brother of Commanders quarterback Jaden Daniels.
He's not really. Is he really his brother?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's his little brother.
Is he?
I thought so. I don't know. Maybe
I
not.
don't know.
I mean, come on. It's Jaylon and Jaden.
We're gonna say it's just for the name.
I'm pretty, yeah. At some point, it was billed to me as that. Maybe it isn't. I mean, if you're their mom, wouldn't you care more about the one that's in the NFL already?
Jaylon's a good quarterback. He just has injury issues. He had a back injury last year. You know? No,
I mean, this game's kind of crazy. They just blew out Fresno State.
Mm-hmm.
He is good, dude. 18 for 20, 176 yards, 3 touchdowns. Not a lot of yards because they're efficient.
They're very efficient.
I mean, when you're efficient, sometimes you don't get as many yards, but the touchdowns speak for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude. Oh, on 4th and inches, the touchdown is big. That's crazy.
Let's look at that blocking. Let's run that back real quick.
Yeah, on a 4th and inches.
On 4th and inches.
Wait for the reset. Why are we showing the coach? Yeah, see, Fresno State, they overcommitted to the pinch.
Mm-hmm.
That is, I mean, that's not, you got corralled.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's easy blocking. That's not even, plus they got the pulling lineman.
And then that safety takes a horrible angle.
What's this?
Like,
is this a counter? Come on. I don't know.
Yes, it's a counter. Because you have 2 pulling linemen.
Yeah, there's 2 pulling linemen.
You have 2 moving parts. Mm-hmm.
On the back side. I mean,
that safety takes a horrible angle.
Yeah, they just get beat, man. I mean, if you're a team like Kansas, you're playing a team like Fresno State for a reason. You're playing cupcakes so you can warm up.
Mm-hmm.
That's my favorite thing to do.
Ooh. That's how that Stanford play was designed.
Yeah, right?
Yeah,
nah, for sure. Yeah. Little spider 2 wah banana. Come on, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, that's not exactly that, but I think John Gruden would get the point. Dude, look at this. Oh, man, that hurts. To lose the ball like that hurts.
Yeah.
And let's just ice the cake. It's an Oreo icing whip. Delicious.
Ooh, look at that.
Fantastic.
Kansas, they're another Big 12 team that's right in the mix for the conference. They're a really good team. Again,
on this one, but
it's going to be the theme of the Big 12 all year.
They're not here, but here they are. All right. As we said, we like to talk about everything. And
we do.
There's one piece of news that's been hitting recently that's kind of big. The Buccaneers waive rookie safety Shiloh Sanders after an incident that he had. I mean, it comes following an incident he had. I don't know if they've exactly said that that's what it was, but it's a lot of speculation. This is what it is.
Well, I mean, he punched a dude and got ejected.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, come on, man. Right in front of the referee, too.
I blame 84.
I mean, yeah, 84 definitely instigated, but what's the one thing I always tell you?
No, I know. Yeah, no, you can't
retaliate.
It's
always the second guy. It's never the first guy. It's always the second guy that gets busted.
Like, honestly, if he doesn't throw that hand, he gets this penalty. You know, like this goes against 84, I think. Like if he doesn't hit that right there, I think that ref was still throwing the flag.
Yeah, I tend to agree because he was coming up in there to kind of break it up. But
Like he's already pulling for the flag before he does the swing. I think the swing just
Yeah.
makes it on him.
Yeah.
So that's a bad look, man. That's a bad look. Can't have that.
He-
Now I do believe Shiloh Sanders will get picked up. I don't know.
I
He had
think
some
he
good
will.
plays. He had some good plays throughout the preseason. I guess I get if they're trying to cut people and you have that happen, you got to get whatever. You got to do what you got to do. But
Yeah.
yeah, can't throw punches in this league.
That's inexcusable. You can't. If you're the second dude, you're always going to get busted. It's never the first guy. It's always the second guy.
Yeah.
Yep. But I do think he's a good football player. I think he will
Yo,
get
this
picked
article
up at some point.
has the wrong guy tagged. He said he punched Zach Davidson. If you look, I believe that said, oh, that's Davidson.
No,
I thought it
Davidson.
said Dawson.
Oh no.
I was like,
No, it's Davidson.
that says Dawson. All right, Zach Davidson. Get him out of league too.
Mhm.
What's he doing? All right, couple
Riley,
more pieces of news.
Do we
Yeah.
want to talk about your news?
I mean, is it my news or is it just the league's news? It was
Yeah.
right here. Oh, this is new. Fred Johnson going back to Philadelphia.
Mm-hmm.
It's people trading. Oh, Jackson Powers Johnson.
What's
Starting.
okay?
That's kind of fun. Saw that. Yep. Sam Howell's going to the Eagles.
Mhm.
That's kind of funny. They saw him enough at Washington. They're like, let's get it back. And then Commanders trading Brian Robinson to the 49ers in exchange for a 2026 6th-round pick. Honestly, that's like it. I don't like losing the mini-min. He's just such a great story, good player, very solid player, was doing good. It's not even that he was doing bad. I think it's a money thing. He's had a $3.4 million contract. We have a really deep running back room right now. We're running like 5 deep. So they felt he was someone they could trade around to get some capital, save us some money.
Now, Riley, you have a theory about where that money's going to go.
I do. And, there's only one hope for that money. Is that that money goes to hashtag pay Terry.
Mm-hmm. But
and, I hope it happens.
He was traded 2 days ago, and they still haven't paid Terry. So what are you doing?
You got to get the contract done and get the ink in there. So that's all we can hope for, right? Let's just blame the lawyers. I'll blame the lawyers. It's all the agents and lawyers' fault.
Do you think we'll see Terry out there week 1?
Yeah. Week 1 during the games.
You think it gets done?
Yeah. I don't think we can hold out. I don't think we can go into the field without him. That'd be crazy.
But I feel like if you were going to sign him, you would have already got him done.
I mean, I'm just going to, like I said, I'm blaming the agents and the lawyers. I'm just going to say that they're just taking forever.
Yep.
Let's blame it on them. All right. Speaking of NFL players, we're going to end this. This is the time of fantasy football. Since regular football is here, we got fantasy football.
Yep.
So, as a reward for you guys tuning in to the Trash Talk Tailgate, staying with us this long, being here till the end, we're going to give you some of our Trash Talk Tailgate rookies to watch, some of our sleeper picks.
Hang on, Riley. We have one spot available. No one has claimed it yet. So if you would like to join the TTT, the Trash Talk Tailgate Fantasy Football League, to play against me, Riley, our producer Jazzy, so many other great, fun, lovable characters here at the TTT. If you are interested in doing that, that's a great question, Orca brother.
Yo, but if you can answer that. It's got to be Terry. I'll answer that. Terry's getting it before Micah.
I think I agree with you. It seems like Micah might not get paid by the Cowboys. I don't know what Jerry Jones is doing. But if you are interested in playing fantasy football, drop a comment and we will reach out to you.
Yep, absolutely.
To be in the TTT Fantasy Football League.
We need some more people. We're drafting next week.
Mhm.
Tune in to our 11:30, not an NFL without the NFL pre-show, where we will be talking about 11:30 a.m. Sunday. We'll be talking about the Week 1 college football games and doing our fantasy draft at the same time because we're psychos. But that's how we roll. So tune in.
Gonna be fun.
Stream starts at 11:30. The draft starts at 12. We're not going to go for the entire draft, but we'll have a good bit of it there.
If there is only one spot, so it's first come, first serve. That's how we're doing it.
But let us know.
Yep.
But Terry's definitely going to get paid before Micah.
I agree. I 100% agree.
All right. So back to it. It is the time of fantasy football. We got some sleeper picks. Sleeper picks. Dr. Preston, sleeper
First
picks.
of all, I said it. If you go back and watch our NFL draft live stream back in April, when the Buccaneers drafted this guy, I said I fucking loved it because he's an absolute stud. He was one of my favorite players in the entire draft. And from all reports from players, coaches, beat writers there at practice, Emeka Egbuka is balling the fuck out, and he has been everything they thought he'd be and more. So if you have like a 6th round, 7th round, you need a wide receiver to be a flex, I would take Emeka Egbuka. I think he's up next. Chris Godwin was hurt all of last year. Mike Evans is getting older. He's still consistent, but he's getting older, getting up there in age. And Baker Mayfield loves Emeka Egbuka. I think he's going to have a huge breakout year. Riley, who you got?
All right. So
let's go back and forth.
Yeah. We're going to go back and forth. But honestly, mine's kind of one package. So you're going to get Dr. Preston, me, and then another Dr. Preston. Anyways, so I've got a package. There is a serious crop of rookie running backs that are in very good positions that I think if you're out there and you need a running back too, heck, even if you splurged on a quarterback and all your wide receivers and you're kind of late and you're looking for some people to go for, Omarion Hampton for the Chargers, rookie running back. He's out of UNC, plays for the Chargers. Chargers offensive line, obviously they lose Rashawn Slater to a season-ending injury, but that core group, the 4 out of the 5, even with whatever replacement, that's an established unit. Very good unit. They're going to move
Joel to the left tackle.
Yep, they're going to move Joel to left tackle. Harbaugh's going to run the ball. And so watch out for Omarion Hampton. Commanders rookie, most likely the reason why we traded Brian Robinson or felt like we could trade Brian Robinson is Jackery Krosky Merritt, aka Bill.
He goes by Bill.
He goes by Bill for Little Bill, which is hilarious. That's what they called him as a kid. So funny. He is a very exciting player. You saw some good flashes in the preseason, but they kind of kept him wrapped up. If you saw highlights from team camps when Washington was going with the Patriots, and I can't remember who the other one was, but anyways, he looked very explosive against, the Patriots defense led by Mike Vrabel, who's a very good defensive mind. Like that's no joke. And he was doing some very explosive stuff against them. So keep an eye out on him. Speaking of the Patriots, their rookie running back, Travion Henderson, that is a big one that I would watch out for because by the end of the season, that is going to be running back one for sure, no doubt in that room. And that's just, I got that on a lot. I'm going to put that on.
And they have an improved offensive line with Will Campbell.
Yep.
They've upgraded.
Will Campbell's the truth.
Oh, yeah. They've upgraded a lot up front. So I agree, Riley. I like all of those, especially Travion Henderson and Omarion Hampton. Ooh.
And then there's one more. There's two. These two go together because they are together. You got Quishon Judkins and Dylan Sampson, the rookie pair for Cleveland. One of these two guys is going to be running back one in Cleveland. And I think both of them have gotten a good fair touch, good fair split of the touches. I think Judkins is kind of favored to be the one, but Dylan Sampson was underestimated, was looked down upon when he played at Tennessee, and he was a monster. And there's nothing that's stopping him from doing it again here with Cleveland. Keep your eyes on those two, especially Sampson. If you need a 7th, 6th, 7th round pick, just someone that's going to be on the bottom of the board that no one's going to know, Dylan Sampson. That's a big name. Keep that one.
We talked about him a lot last year during our college football streams. Dylan Sampson was, to me, maybe the most underrated player in all of college football. He made that Tennessee offense go. He was the driving force behind that Tennessee offense. And one of the reasons they struggled so much in that Ohio State playoff game, Dylan Sampson was hurt. Wasn't fully healthy. So I think Dylan Sampson has the potential to be one of the more underrated players in this year's fantasy draft. I think if he gets an opportunity, he's really going to ball out. Now, you're going to think I'm crazy for this one. Keep in mind, fantasy football is different than real football.
Yes.
Keep in mind, I'm thinking a defense, and y'all are going to think I'm insane. If you're like it, pick 10, pick 11, and you need a defense, and the Steelers, the Broncos, the Patriots, all the usual suspects are gone, the Ravens. Think about the Giants.
Yep.
Think about the Giants defense. Hear me out. They've got maybe the best defensive line in all of football. And sacks generates points in fantasy football.
Listen.
So, and pressure, they're going to be able to get so much pressure on quarterbacks, forcing errant throws, forcing interceptions with Dexter. Think about this, Riley. Dexter Lawrence, Abdul Carter, Brian Burns, and Kayvon Thibodeau. Those are 4 first-round picks on the D-line.
Yeah, dude, it's incredible. I mean, dude, I've been playing a lot of Madden 26 recently, and as someone that plays with the Commanders a good bit, you face the Giants a good bit as well, and it's kind of crazy walking up to the line and seeing 3 X factors. If you know, 3 X factors on the Giants defensive line, and being like, why do you guys suck so bad? Why does the rest of your team suck? Oh, it's because they got they invested everything in you guys. and it's, dude, it is demoralizing to play against, dude. It's rough. And if you're Woody Johnson, Madden means everything. So, that tells you all you need to know. 3 X factors on a defensive line is intimidating. But it's true, dude. Those guys are all studs. Sexy Dexy has proven that he is a stalwart nose tackle, 3 technique, the guy, the boulder that you can't move, that guy that can get pressure. You have Brian Burns, who was hallmark trade for the Giants last year. They kind of bet a lot on him. Kayvon Thibodeau, another guy that they went out and drafted, kind of put a bet on him. And now adding Abdul Carter, who I think a lot of people said was one of the best players in college last year. At Penn State.
I did.
Dude. Yeah, he was a
It's one of the reasons I don't trust them this year. They lost Abdul Carter.
Absolutely. And that's just at a minimum, they're going to be able to rotate very good players at a minimum. At a maximum, the ceiling for this team is like, I don't know, 4 sacks a game. Everyone get ones. Now, Genty's had an interesting preseason because
up and down.
Well, the thing about Genty, especially in the preseason, is he's kind of expected to be running back 1. That's why they draft him where they draft him. And the thing about preseason is you don't typically use your ones. You give them sporadic playing time. So he's gotten sporadic playing time. And, it's hard to get a judge on a rookie with sporadic preseason playing time. It's just, you're not going to be able to pin down what he's really going to look like. They haven't let him show himself. He's ran basic install plays, dude. Day 1 install plays like a handful of times. That's all you've seen.
It's Pete Carroll.
Yeah.
I trust Pete Carroll with running backs.
Dude, Genty, he's not – I didn't put him on my list of sleepers because I don't think he's a sleeper, dude.
I don't think he's
If you go look on fantasy, he's like one of the top ranked running backs. It's insane. He hasn't even touched the ball and a real It Matters NFL game. He's one of the top rated running backs in fantasy.
Yeah.
I think, the guys that I picked were kind of ones that you'll find a little bit lower that you're going to get maybe in the 4th, 5th, 6th round or later. Dude, Tom Brady does have equity, and with Aiden O'Connell injured, they're going to be looking for a backup quarterback from somewhere. They need a backup.
Riley, you know what
Someone's
that
gotta
means?
What?
It's the Falcons' time to shine. Kirk Chains is going to Vegas.
Oh, dude. It's time for Kirk Cousins to go over. It's time for Kirk Cousins to bring Jesus to Vegas. That's what's going to happen.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this has been a great one, guys. These Sunday 7:30 live streams have been awesome.
They have been.
I appreciate the community that we've been gathering through these things.
Mm-hmm.
And we hope that you come with us to some of the other days. We understand 3 streams a week. It's I tune into what you can, please. The flagship is, of course, going to be the Not an NFL pre-show, 11:30 on Sundays. Come for that one, dude. That show is going to be electric. It was electric last year. We both love college football. If you think anything that we've done in this all season is us getting heated or us getting excited or any of those kind of things, you will not see it until you see us talking about fresh college football. Please come tune in to our new schedule. I'm going to go ahead and give it one. It's going to let me talk over it. That's right. The Not NFL pre-show, the weekday wrap-up, and predictions Friday. The brand new streaming lineup. We appreciate
We're excited. We hope you guys come with us. We're excited to have all y'all. If y'all have friends that love football, tell them to come join the tailgate.
Absolutely.
Welcome everyone. We're just trying to grow this as big as we possibly can, and we need y'all to do that.
Absolutely. And of course,
it's the Trash Talk Tailgate. Come along and join the tailgate.
Like, comment, and subscribe. Join the tailgate. But for this tailgate, we're going to clean up and get out of here, y'all. Peace.